Coming up next on the Green Update, I'll tell you about a new campaign that encourages Peterborough residents to pledge an act of green for the environment.
And now, Newswatch at 5:30 continues.
So we're outside the Green Up office today. We're talking 1,000 acts of green, finding out what people are doing in their lives to make them just a little bit greener. We're going to talk to Donald Fraser, who's sitting in a car here. Donald, what's your act?
Well, the bad news is that I got my driver's license. The good news is I'm going to follow some eco-driver tips. And my act of green is I'm going to keep my speed under control. I'm going to brake gently, and I'm never, ever going to idle.
So now we're back inside, and we're going to find out what some other acts of green are. Alex, what do you have in mind?
I'll be working to conserve water in and around my home by installing water-saving devices on my taps and shower heads, as well as fixing my leaky toilet, and just looking for ways around my home to reduce our water usage, like taking shorter showers.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's check out what Mike Gibbs is doing over here. Mike, what do you have in mind?
My wife and I just recently got our eco-energy audit done, and we're actually going to be doing some insulating. I'm sure you've heard of the eco-energy program. But, we're going to be doing some blow-in insulation into our outside walls, and we'll be doing some insulating in our attic as well. So it's a bit chilly in there sometimes, so hopefully that this will kind of warm things up for us and reduce our heating bill and certainly our energy usage. So we're looking forward to doing that.
Can never go wrong with saving some money. Let's go on a bit of a tour here in the office and find out what other people are doing. Tracy, you're up next. What's your act of green?
Well, I live about 12 kilometers from Peterborough, so I'm thinking that if I commit to biking to work about 6 months out of the year, I can probably save about 200 kilograms of carbon from going into the atmosphere every year.
All right, thank you very much. All right, we're in the boss's office. Sue, what's your act of green?
Well, I do like wine, and previously I have been drinking more South African, Argentinian wines, and instead I'm going to be purchasing more wines from Prince Edward County when I go down there on Victoria Day weekend.
All right, sounds good. We can never go wrong with wine.
And there's some fabulous wineries down there. There's no reason not to buy local wine.
All right, thank you very much, Sue. And now we're going to talk to Kobe, and Kobe, I have a feeling your act of green has to do with food.
Yes, Matt. I am going to buy local products whenever possible, and if I can't get those, then organic or fair trade. So I'm going to support my local economy and small farmers rather than large industrial agriculture. So I'm going to visit the farmers market as much as possible.
All right, and we all know it's important to support local farmers as much as we can. Thank you very much, Kobe. I think we've reached the end of our Acts of Green tour here at Peterborough Green Up, and we're going to talk to Talia Bach. Talia, what's your act of green?
My act of green is to eat less meat this year.
And why are you going to do that?
Well, it cuts back on greenhouse gas emissions.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about the Acts of Green program.
The 1,000 Acts of Green of Peterborough is going along with the 1 million Acts of Green that CBC's The Hour did about a year ago. And we're just basically encouraging people to log in and pledge their act of green.
And where online can we find the website?
You can find it at peterborough.zerofootprint.net, and there's a section where you can calculate your carbon footprint, which is a good first step, and you can go into My Zero World, which is a new portion of the site, and there you can pledge your act of green.
And I hear something about an iPod.
Yes, that's right. And if you enter your act of green, you will be entered into a prize draw to win an iPod Touch. So if I were you, I'd log in.
Well, thanks a lot for talking to me today, Talia.
Thank you, Matt.
And we'll see you again next week on The Green Update.
The Green Update is brought to you by Peterborough Transit. Come on board with our on-time services. If you have any questions about today's episode of The Green Update, call Peterborough Green Up at 745-3238.